I'm going to ask you a question. What do you think the number one thing agents struggle with? If you had to say, this is one thing that I'll give you a hint, one thing they don't like to do.
Dial.
Boom. Okay, it was quick. And spend money, maybe they should do both. Okay, it's kind of how you grow a business, interesting enough. Dialing. So what can we do to help people dial more? Sit with them, show them how to do it, help them do it the right way, right? Set the example. Good. All phenomenal detail. What else? Goals. Okay, like here's what we're going to accomplish during the session. Good. I used to do that before every dial session. Be like, okay, here's what I'm going to accomplish. If I don't get to this, I'm going to keep going. Like when I door knocked in Willow Springs, Missouri, back in probably 2012. There's like 125 doors at this like senior living complex in Willow Springs, and you can door knock it. And it's a kind of complex where if it's just their screen door and their main door's open, and you knock on it and it's like a nice summer day and they're just hanging out, they'll be like, come on in. And I'm like, you want some sweet tea or some pie? Or I'm like, yes, okay, for sure. But I remember going out there on like a Friday right after class, and here's another random story. And I door knock that entire facility with Ty and another buddy named Sylvester Sly. And we knocked that entire facility, and my goal was to write 6 life insurance applications from cold door knocking with 0 leads in one day. And we started probably about 1 o'clock. And I'm like, the goal's 6, okay, which is a big number. Most people are like, if we can write 1, for this 2 hour drive, it'd be amazing. So it was 6. We got to where we wrote 5, and it was about 8:30 at 8:15, 8:30 at night. We door knocked the whole thing and wrote 5 in like whatever 8-9 hours of knocking. And then we go, and I'm like, gosh, we didn't hit our goal yet though, right? So we stop on the way home in Mountain Grove, Missouri, and find another senior living complex out there, and we're selling burial life insurance. And we knock on it and get in about 9:05, 9:10, probably a little late for door knocking, but it's either goals or get arrested. We got to get one, okay? And this night we got arrested later, okay? Just kidding. And I'm like, okay, this is the last house. We get in a house. I'm like, shoot, I got to make a sale in this house. It's after 9 o'clock. We get out of the house at like 10:30, make the sale, get the 6th app, and then drive back to the BBC campus for 2 hours and get back after midnight, right? But it's a cool story because the goal was 6. The goal wasn't 5, right? When the goal is 1 or 5K or 200 dials or I'm making a sell here, if that's the goal, that's the goal. Right? Like if Collins sent me a picture of him running 5 miles last night. Dude, if the goal is to run 5 miles, you don't stop at 4.5. So that's part of life, right? That happens every single day. We are falling short in different parts of our life every single day, right? I could get up and give a sermon at Courageous Church on Sunday, okay, on this topic. So dialing, right? Dialing is important. A lot of agents don't like to dial. When someone makes a decision, when they buy something, like has anybody ever had someone like commit to something and then never pay? Okay, if you haven't, it's weird, right? If you haven't had that happen, I've had it happen. Okay, we had it happen recently. Some people we're friends with, they're like, hey, yeah, I want to do this and that, and I want to do a breakout and interview, and I'm like, okay, cool. Here's what here's what it is. They're like, okay, great, we'll take it. Send the invoice. Something comes up in life, and now they can't make it, but they committed to do it. But we didn't have them sign an agreement probably. Or they just didn't sign it, right? Dude, when someone makes a decision, you need to help them move forward as fast as possible because time kills all deals. Who's ever heard that phrase? Time kills all deals, right? It's true. I haven't said it too much, okay, so now you've heard it. But time kills all deals. You add time to something, someone will talk themselves out of it, right? Like I'm going to work out in the morning. Dude, I used to say that freaking all the time in 2015, 2014, 2015. I'll work out it's Sunday night. Oh, dude, I'm starting in the morning, man. Oh my gosh, I'm working out in the morning. Dude, I was a hypocrite. I wouldn't work out. And the gym was literally behind my house. I'm in a subdivision. Across this road is the gym. It was a little Rogersville gym. And I lived in this little tiny subdivision. It was our second house. We actually scaled down and the house paid like 129 or 142K, no, 129K. We sold it for 142. Whatever it is chump change for a house nowadays. But, but literally right behind the freaking house. I wake up, I could open my blinds, I could look and see the back of the gym, and I still didn't go. And it was Rogersville, so it's probably like 19 flipping dollars, 29 bucks. And like, it doesn't matter, whatever it was too cheap, right? 30 bucks. I still didn't go. I could see the gym. And I never worked out there more than a couple times for the couple years that I lived there. How stupid is that? You know what I mean? Like something can be so convenient. Like I've got a sauna in my garage. Only times it gets used now is when Derek comes over, right? Well, when I'm not there, right? I don't think we haven't been in there together yet, but it is a 2-person sauna, okay? But like, dude, it's interesting because you get something new, it's fancy, it's cool, and you love it, right? Who's bought an Apple Watch? Who doesn't wear their Apple Watch anymore? Leave your hand up. There you go. There's more people that bought them that don't wear them than bought them that wear them, right? Same concept. That happens all the time. Something wears off. You get this new, like you get a car, you're super excited about it. Oh my gosh, my favorite car ever. And before you know it, you're like, dude, I freaking hate this thing, right? That's life. Guess what? It's going to happen with clients. They're going to buy something and change their mind. They're going to buy something and not want to pay. They're going to buy something and not want to sign an agreement. They're going to buy something and back out. They're going to say they're going to do something and then they don't, right? Okay? I'm getting them. Oh, you like that? I like that. That's a good clip, man. That's a good clip. Dude, it's freaking true. Everything in life. Who's ever said, I'm going to diet? And then you never dieted. Like, dude, the whole planet. Dude, it's human nature. But why does that have to be our norm? Like, dude, somebody this morning, I said, what's your goals for today? He's like, I really want to figure out this short form video thing and like how to do it, you know? And I'm like, dude, like shoot a video, number one. I'm like, we do it. He's like, yeah, but you do it for you. I'm like, yeah, but we also do it for clients. He's like, yeah, but I can get someone on Fiverr for 25 bucks. I'm like, yeah, and it's going to be garbage. And you could have got someone for Fiverr for 25 bucks 10 years ago and you still didn't do it. Right? We're all going to hire someone to manage our social media and we never do, right? And I'm like, yeah, dude, we're a lot more than 25 bucks. But we're a lot flipping better people on Fiverr, right? We just are. And then it's interesting because I've been sharing this like concept of, this is literally how I post content. I'm sending them 1, 2, 3 clips a day of just random stupid stuff. I'm in the car and someone's driving slow, you know what I mean? Like, dude, this could be a video. How fast do you drive, man? And when it says speed limit, do you think it means limit? I think it means minimum. Like you should drive at least that fast, okay? But Lauren says it's the limit. No, that's the max. That's the speed max. Yeah, but nobody ever goes under the speed limit because that's freaking weird, right? So is it a minimum or is it a maximum? How do you see this thing? I don't know. When you drive, how fast do you drive? If it's 65, what do you drive? My dad always said, dude, you should drive 74. So it's not a limit, it's a suggestion, okay? Like it's 74 now. 9 over all the time at minimum. And I'm by myself and I'm on a road trip. 15 over at minimum, no matter what. How fast do you drive? Let me know in the comments below. Do you agree? Is it a limit? Is it a maximum? It'll also show your age. If you're 74, you're like, dude, you should definitely not drive faster than that. If you're young, you're like, dude, you're stupid if you drive slow. I don't know, but I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. Boom, freaking video. It's so hard to post content, right? A concept, an idea is a video, right? It is a piece of content. And it becomes, you become the content. And then you just post, right? Simple. Making calls, same way. When I think about a client or I think about something I need to do, right? Something to sell, whatever. Dude, and my brain is telling me and reminding me of that because I need to do it, right? I need to take action. Hey, if you enjoyed this, I got another one you're gonna love. It's right there. Click on it. See you in there.
If you've been grinding and hustling out there in the street, writing all these policies, and you're trying to build residual income, and you built your income up to be $3,000 a month coming in, residual, before you get up out of bed.